Oh, how's it going? Welcome back. Godwin Garage / Jack of all trades. So, you guys might have recalled me doing the lawnmower build thing, where I fixed it. Well, I did a boo-boo. Yeah, my gears and stuff fell out for the timing, all that good stuff. And, well, me not thinking about it, I just put it back in. Said, oh, that's good. Put the silicone back on. Put the case back together. Put the engine back together, anyways. And then finished up the whole lawnmower. Well, I went through and put everything together. Oiled it, got oil in it and all that stuff. You guys seen that in the other video. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. It's the whole painting of the lawnmower and all that. I believe it's Series 3, I think. So I completely sanded down the whole deck of the lawnmower, completely redid it, painted it red, made it look good. And then I put the motor back on, put oil back in it, put it all back together. Well, went to go full start it, and let's just say my wrist hurts really bad. So I'm kind of working with one hand, and it's not the hand that I always use. It's the one that I'm constantly using. It's killing me. Normal, I don't move it. Stuff like, this, it's not bothering me too much. If I grip like that, that hurts. It hurts from here all the way down to about here. It's because when I pulled on it like this, it it yanked the drawstring, the pull cord out of my hand, and took my whole hand and popped it sideways like that. Well, needless to say, I'm going to show you guys how to go through and time the lawnmower like you're supposed to. So there's that. I'm watching a little bit of Home Improvement, and I'm going to do some timing on an engine for you. Sound good? I think it does. I'm going to go through and make sure the valves are adjusted and all that stuff right too. And then I'm going to do it off camera because you guys have already seen me how to clean a carburetor. So I'm going to go through it and check it, make sure that's fine. So we're just going to go through and make sure this thing's good to go once and for all. So if you ever have a problem pull starting something and it, you yank on it and it pulls back instantly, your timing's off. So what it's doing is, instead of it trying to start in a normal way, it's trying to start the motor in reverse. So you have manual timing, which is the gear, and then you have electronic. If you have either one of those backwards, it's going to take that timing and throw it in reverse, and as you're pulling it, the engine wants to run, it's going to yank that cord back, and that's why you get that pull back real quick. I knew it as soon as I pulled on that damn thing. I knew it was wrong. But it just had to call me an idiot, and hurt my wrist in the process. That's alright. Not the first time I've done something like that, and won't be the last. I get in too much of a hurry and I forget. Luckily it did not start, so I don't have to worry about nothing getting bent or ruined, but still gotta go through and fix it. So let me get that thing in here. I'm going to take it off the deck and all that. You guys have seen that. You all know how to do that. I may Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring the whole deck in here. I'm going to show you the process because some folks haven't seen that part of the video yet. You know, so this might be a new video of how to fix the timing on a lawnmower is what this thing's going to be called. So I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how to pull that engine off. Again. Sorry for everybody that's seen the video before. You're going to see it again. I'm going to kind of go and jump through. I'm not going to sit there and actually pull the bolts out and stuff on the video. I'm just going to tell you, pull this one out, tell you the size. That's it. I'm going to go all the way down to where you pull the engine off, and then I'm going to do the whole thing. Alright, so let me get that thing in here, and we will get her set up, and I'll be back. Alright, so here it is. Nice and fresh, redone, good to go. But, off the motor. First thing you want to do, if you're going to pull an engine block off, or a lawnmower downshaft block, push mower, yeah. We're going to take the air cleaner off, so let's pull that down. Pull the air filter out, put that off to the side. 2 10mm nuts. We got to pull those off. Pull these off. You're going to have 2 tubes behind here. One's going to be a breather, one's going to be the primer bulb line. When you press that, it primes the carburetor. So press the red button, pulls fuel through, and puts it into the carburetor, into the bowl, and you can fire it up easier. When you pull them off, just be careful. Don't break the lines. Try not to anyways. Pull the back plate off. Here's that one breather tube. The crankcase, I believe is what it's for. And then you got one that has a hose clamp on it. Pull the whole thing off the carb. Just like that. Put that off to the side. Okay, so you got your throttle plate right here. You're going to want to take this off. Same thing. I believe it's a 10. Yep, 10mm. Bust that loose. Sorry if I'm moving a little slow with my hand today. It hurts. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but even doing that hurts. So if I was smart, I'd use my impact. It's right there. I mean, I guess I could. But yeah, let me grab my impact. It's a little bit faster anyways. Oh. So once you get that, that was weird. Pull this one off all the way out. Don't lose these bolts. Pull it off, stick it off to the side. Why are you trying to grab everything else around here? Oh, I see. So, pull that off. Just gonna stick it over here for now. In fact, I'm gonna pull this off as well, so that I know where it goes. Come on. There it goes. Okay, so I have a blue hose here. I'm going to stick my fuel line into this and drain my carburetor. Alright, so let's pull the fuel line off. After I just put more fuel in it, you know. Man. Okay, so I'm hoping this works. I hope this thing fits in here. Wrist hurts. Let's see if I can do this without spilling it everywhere. Lift it up. There we go. Try and pull that off a little bit more. Ow.
This is a joke, right? Is this what I think it is? Take the ends of the seat out there. There's other possible explanations. Because whoever's going to come in here, I know he doesn't smoke pot. Get me out of here, show that to him.
Alright, so take this and see if I can stuff it into here. Yes. Perfect. And now we'll drain it. Is it draining? Yes, it is. Alright, so we'll let that drain for a little bit. Open this up, kind of get it going a little bit faster here. After this is done, I'll put the fuel line back on. I'm not going to clamp it down yet. Don't need to. Just going to make sure I put another one on there. And then we will turn the lawnmower to the side. Actually, we'll flip it up and take the blade and everything off the bottom. Take the adapter and stuff off. Unbolt the engine and then pick it up and take it off. That way I can get this thing off of here. I just have the engine up there, and then I got to dump the oil out. It's fresh oil, hasn't been ran yet, so I'm going to save it because there's no point in wasting perfectly good oil. I hate doing stuff like that. I'm not going to start. Yeah. So wait for this to drain. You done yet? You done yet? It's not done yet. You still draining? You are, aren't you? Alright. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this thing to the side really quick. I'm going to try to take the fuel line and just stick it off to the end. And get the rest of it out. So I'll take this. Alright. Pull that out. Alright. Alright. So there's that. You know what? I may actually replace that gas when I go to put this back together because it looks kind of disgusting. Ow.
That's right. He's making his move. He's making his move. He's going for it.
I am going to put this back on. This thing's kind of loose.
Wait. up something? The drugs? When he just walked in. Your expert.
All right, we got that tightened back up. Actually, it feels kind of loose. Okay, so on the back side of this, or on the bottom side, I should say, you're gonna have your blade. You're gonna want to take that off. So stick it over here. I'm gonna turn it this way. So you got a, I believe that's a 15. There's a bolt right here, and then I got all the bolts for holding the block down. It's just a nut and a bolt going through the whole thing. That way that doesn't come off. So take the 15 off. Take all these. I believe these are, well, yours are going to be different on your motor. It just depends. Mine are 11s or 13s. Actually, the 13s and then a 15. So let me get these off really quick, and then we'll get this engine block down, and then I'll show you the rest of the steps. Yeah. Oh, I got. What is this? Oil's dripping everywhere. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so now that we've got the engine off, get you something to put your oil in. Mine's a jug that has some oil in it. It's clean oil, new, hasn't been used. This stuff hasn't been used, it's new. I'm going to put it back in there, and then when I put it back into the engine, I'm going to put it through a strainer for like painting. Yeah. Should work. I hope. Just find out, right? Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Had fresh oil in it, and it's about ready to go bye-bye. So, with these lawn mowers, in order to change the oil, you got to tip the whole thing over, dump the old stuff out. Shit. Alright. Good enough. This thing's heavy. Alright, so got that oil out. Okay. Now, I'll take this, put it back in here so it doesn't spill out everywhere like it did before. It was pretty bad. So what you're going to do now, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts you're going to pull out. I silicone the crap out of this, so this should be interesting. Needless to say. There are 10s, right? Yeah. Alright, we're going to get me...
my wife, Jill. It's good to meet you, guys. Jill, I believe we've met before. Yes. You know, I've never back here and I've seen you there, too.
All right. So grab your socket. All right. Oh shit. Woo! Can't do it like that. That's gonna hurt my wrist. So, come on. Let's bust these loose. Come on. Okay. I gotta get something to hold that up. That's gonna annoy me. Let's use this for now. Just gotta get some spacing. There we go. So, got that one loose. Let's get this one loose. So that one's good. Alright. Let's pull these bolts out. One. 6 bolts. We're gonna pull out. There's 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Alright, yeah. Let's have some fun again, huh? This should be interesting trying to get off. I glued this shit out of that. Yay. Alright. Well, first things first, I gotta see if I can even bust this loose. So, flip it up like that. Sure thing. Have my rubber mallet, which is there. Yours isn't going to be this hard to get off unless somebody did this already to it. Separated it already. Heck yeah, brother. Okay. Just kind of go around it, get it loosened up. Stay there. Mine is getting there. There we go. Okay. Pick it up. Hopefully my gasket stayed there. It did not rip in half. It did rip in half. So it looks like I'm building another gasket. Shoot. Oh well. Alright. So, on these systems, I'll show you guys something. I'm going to move you guys closer for now. Come on. Get over here. So, good. A few bolts in here. Give me a second, I gotta grab some bolts. Damn it. Okay. Can't use the bucket. So, take a couple of these bad boys and stick some bigger bolts on there. Or you can just put your carburetor back together and call it good. I don't want to, because I got to take it off anyways and clean it, so there's no point in me putting it back together. Just make sure it's there and it's not going to come off or break the gasket behind it. Okay, so on these, we're going to spill stuff. It's alright. You guys are up on a block. Should be good. You're going to have timing marks. There better be a timing mark on that one. Oh, yay. I spilled oil everywhere. There. So, you got a timing mark on this gear right here. You guys can't even see nothing. Alright. So, timing mark on this gear here. There should be a timing mark on this. I don't see one though, so that's a problem. A very big problem. Awesome. So how am I supposed to time this? Oh, there it is. It must be the timing mark. Let's get a cross hatch on it. Okay, so I got the timing mark right here. What I'm going to do, though, so you guys can actually see it, is I'm going to clean it off and put a little black dot on there so you can see it. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Spilled oil everywhere again, didn't I? Yep, I did. I love oil. I just love working with oil when it's like this. What I need is a big old workbench. There's one behind me. Yeah. Alright, so got the timing mark right there. That was weird. Okay. Pull this out. Alright. So in order for me to line this thing up, you're going to have to turn this. See which way it turns. Turns that way. Okay, so let's see if we can get that to line up better. We got our timing mark right here. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna mark it so you guys can see it. So this is the mark right there. You guys see that? Yes. I have nowhere to work. I don't like it. You're going to take your timing mark on that one and you're going to line it up with that tooth. Make sure you line it up right, or you're going to break your wrist. Not really. It's just really sore and hurts, and I think it's bruised. But we should be able to fix it. So, throw that right there. It should go in there. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So we're timed up. We're lined up. See the mark on this, on the crank. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. You got the timing mark on the crank right here, and then you got the timing mark on the camshaft there. That's all lined up. That's in time. Everything's good there. So that's how you time it, and that's how you get it back into where it's supposed to be. Now, when you put all this stuff back together, you're going to take your gaskets and stuff, and you're going to clean them up. I really don't want to do that again. Man. Awesome. So anyways, yeah, just scrape it off. Use a scraper or whatever. Try not to gouge it too much, and you're going to want to hit this with a Scotch-Brite pad or something to smooth it all out by the time you get all this stuff off of here. So, yeah, just do that. So we're back in time. Everything's good there. I'm going to scratch this stuff off of here, get it off the case side. Make another cover or another piece. And then go from there. For me to do it this time, what I'm going to do, because before I was trying to hit it with a dead blow onto a gasket maker, I'm going to take oil, rub it around the side, and smack that gasket on top. Let's see if I can do it that way. Probably not. Probably won't work. Maybe I just have to hit it harder. Who knows? I might even just put it on this, but I don't know. Okay, so, anyways, I'm going to pause that, get this stuff all fixed up, get that gasket made. If you guys need to learn how to make a gasket, because I'm not going to do it again and do the video on that, go check out how to make a gasket to seal a case. Yeah, pretty easy. So I'll get all this stuff back together, and then when I'm done with that, when I get the gasket made, I'll get back with you guys, slide the cover back on, tighten everything back down, put it back on the thing, put this down, and then we'll do the valves. And then we'll try and fire it tomorrow morning, because it is 10:30 right now. So I may actually have to just finish it off tomorrow all together. And I have stuff I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta go pick up an oven at 12 o'clock. So, yeah. Guess I'm doing this at 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 8. I don't know yet. So I'll fire up the lawnmower at 10. I don't give a crap. Wake everybody up in the neighborhood. Everybody should be awake by then, right? I hope. Anyways, see you guys in a little bit. For you, it'll be pretty quick. It'll be like that. For me, it's going to be a little while. Anyways, like I said, just like that. Alright, so I got the lid back on. Everything cleaned up. I didn't make a gasket. All I did is used my RTV stuff, the Right Stuff black silicone. Should work just fine. Cranking her down, made sure it was timed again. I had to take it all out and clean it. You know, all that good stuff. Made a nice little thin layer over the whole thing, and then went through it again and made sure there's another thick layer over it. So we should be good. Alright, so we'll crank this down. Oh man, I can't even turn it with my wrist. Okay, so do that one. Do kind of a crisscross around the whole thing. Make sure you can get it all tightened up. Good there. Okay. And it's coming out. That's good. Okay. It's looking good. Alright. Alright. So we're good on that. Flip it over now. Let's see what we got going on down in here. Get the engine off. I want to make sure this thing actually pulls easily now. It does have oil in there, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Man, gasoline and everything dripping over everything here. Took the sticker off and everything off the Predator motor. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's see what she sounds like turning. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Well. Oh, that's right. I'm going to take this off. Alrighty. So, gotta look at the valves now. Something feels a little funky in the front. Feels like it's locking up on me. Which it was. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Alright, I gotta look at some stuff. Alright, so I decided to show you guys how to build a gasket. Last night I tried to just use silicone and it didn't work. It came right off. Imagine that. So the first thing you're going to do, if you guys never saw that video and didn't look at it, I would suggest go watch it, because I get more in depth of how to do this. This thing, I'm just going to cut it out real quick, show you guys, do a quick, tutorial on how to get your, whatever the heck you call it, pattern onto here. I'm going to try and smear WD-40 on the edge and just push this down on it, see if I can get it to show up. If not, what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to get it figured out to where I can cut it out and just get it done, and then turn you guys back on, put it all back together. I don't want to go into depth on how to do that. Go look at that other video, watch that one, because I show you how to do it. I cut a template out and everything. With my hand the way it is, I can't do that. I can't cut this pattern out twice like that, because this is very particular, small stuff. I only want to do it once, because after I do it once, my hand's going to be hurting. The simple fact, I wouldn't care if it was this hand, but it's the one I use. That hurts. So, I only got 20 minutes, so yeah. Not going to get done by that time, but I got to leave, so. I got to move this thing out of the way. Hey man, it's light right now. Shoot, bud. I'm going to put it over here. Get it out of my way. Alright. Oh, I got an oil mess on everything. Of course I do. Wouldn't be doing nothing really if I didn't have oil all over everything. Of course, I'll just roll it onto my carpet down there. Yeah. Zero shit's given today. My hand hurts too much, but I gotta finish this video for content, so let's get her done. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to work tomorrow. That's how bad it is. I can't grip nothing with it. And this morning, like I thought last night, my hand was going to be swollen. It is. This is about all I can do with it right now. I can hold a rag and wipe stuff, but that's about it. So, like I said in the other video, if you have anything sticking up, protruding the gasket surface, or the surface of where you're putting that mating that gasket onto, because of this stuff is sitting up higher than the gasket, this, and this, you want to cut that out and then put the gasket on top, and then hopefully, yeah. But anyway, so first things first, you want to see how long you need this gasket to be. For me, shoot, that kind of sucks. If I do it like that, would that work? Yes, it will. Cool. I can save some of my gasket. So I'm going to go to the widest part first. I'm going to overhang it a little bit. I'm going to cut this off right here. So we'll trim this down. Oh. Alright, here we go. That should work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. That should work perfectly fine. And I may actually try to just hammer this thing. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm going to go like this, push down on all these areas here, and cut that out right there. Yes. So, nope. I think I'm going to turn it around though. So I'm going to go like a niche, go all the way around the whole thing, trim this thing out so I don't have to worry about it. And my boy. So like I said, if you haven't seen the video where I do this more in depth of everything and do the pattern, go check it out. So, lean it down a little bit so you guys can see, sorry. So, I cut it out. Dang, man. So now I'm going to try and put it over the top. It does fit. Everything fits fine there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use an actual hammer on this. There we go. You don't want to hit it hard because you don't want to break it. So you just want to go around. Look at me. Alright, well, there's a homemade gasket. I did make that too. I didn't buy it. You can tell I made it because it's got little pieces that are cut. Anyways, you're going to put that on now. So that's going to be going just like that. Right there. So, let me get that all siliconed up, throw her on, and then we'll continue going. I'll be back. Alright, so now that I've made the gasket, we're going to put the silicone black gasket maker. We're going to smear some on the engine block and the case, and then wait for it to tack up, so wait like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. And then throw it together. Don't push it together real quick. I'll screw it up. Got in a hurry. It's alright. And always use gasket material. Gasket maker. You live and learn. You live and learn. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, anyways, gasket material here, gasket material on the or gasket maker here, gasket maker on the case cover, and then you're going to wait for it to tack up. You're going to smash the gasket itself and sandwich it between both sides, and then tighten the bolts down. So let me get all that stuff set up, and then I'll get back to you guys when I put it down, and we'll tighten her down, call her good. Then we'll throw her back on the lawnmower, put the oil in it, so forth and so forth. You know, all that good stuff that I already did before, and I didn't time it. I need to go to bed. Yeah. Or I just need to slow down. Probably just need to slow down. I don't have time for that. I gotta hurry up. Okay? Be back. Well, I forgot to press record. Anyways, it's back on. Motor turns a little easier than it did before. We'll see how it does. I hope it starts. Yeah. We will see, though. See what happens. Better work. Anyways, yeah, it turns easily. Way easier than it did before. It actually doesn't hurt my hand when I do that. So, that's good. So anyways, gotta get ready to set that back on here. Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll get that set up and then get back to it. We'll bolt the engine down to the bottom of this thing and call her good. And I already lost one of my stickers. I'm losing this one now too. Whatever. I've got no engine. I don't know what kind it is. Doesn't have no stickers on it. Alright. We'll get back as soon as I get that thing up here on the table and start bolting this. What's going on, guys? Let's throw this motor on. Bolt it up, throw some oil in it, fill the gas back up, and then we'll call her a night. And then tomorrow, we'll fire it off. Maybe I can get some mowing done. What you think? I think it'd be a good idea. Let's get this motor in. Alright, so So, oh jeez, stupid freaking phone. And the damn headphones suck. I think should be trying to go buy some Raycons or something, because these damn headphones charge them 100% and they last about an hour, if that. That's garbage. Alright, so first thing we want to do, I'm going to put my bolts back in, all the way around her. Okay. Come on. What's going on here? Alright. Watching a little sleeper dude action. You guys never watched his videos, go check him out. He's pretty good. He was having a lot of problems with a RV he was building. 70s model, what is it? Dodge? I think. And he swapped, what was that, a 99 5.7 liter in it. I think that's what it was. And couldn't get it to start and run. Well, it would start, but it wouldn't stay running. Well, he got a bunch of stuff back after dealing with all that. I'm watching it, see how it's going to go. Go check out his videos. There's a lot of stuff in his family, I've told you guys before. I really do like his channel. There it is. Okay. So let's stick this up into here. These are washers. Some of you folks aren't going to have a setup like this. I damaged my plate that covers the bottom of my motor here. Broke some bolts off, so I had to drill them out and all that. So instead of it being bolted through the bottom and threaded in, I drilled it all out and bored out the threads, made it to where the bolt nut I can put in there instead. It'll work perfectly fine to me. It don't bother me one bit. And, well, that's the way I'm going to run it. So, this step, what I'm doing right now, you're not going to have to do that. The only thing you'll have to do is take your bolts and stick them up through the bottom and thread them in. That's it. But, as for me, well, I got to do a little bit harder of a step, but nonetheless, same concept. Bolt it down. It's getting late. I need to go to bed after this. I can start dropping the shit. It's freaking midnight. I need to go to bed. But I need to get this thing ready to go for tomorrow, so let's finish it off. Okay, so we got those two bolts. Let's get these two in. That one. Yep, good. Alright, and then one more in the back. Right there. Oh, I see it right there. Perfect. Awesome. Minor 13s. See if I can find the wrenches. Okay. Driving them down. What? Get on there. There we go. Ooh, my wrist is still hurting. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to hold on to the tool tomorrow. Oh, how am I going to tighten these up? Maybe the top I can tighten instead. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh! Oh, he's having all kinds of a blast and fun with that. Oh, it started. Oh, it died. Oh. Better check the timing there, dude. Alright, so those, how many more we got? One, two, three, tighten it. One more at the other end. I don't think I can fit this in there. No. So 13, there it is. Okay. Get off. A few more pieces. Put on. You guys kind of got the concept of this, though. So there's that. We're good there. Alright, so on a compression stroke, I need to put this thing where it is not going to be firing. So when you're done doing all this stuff, especially if you did something on the bottom, make sure your timing's right. Like I showed you, make sure the timing marks are lined up, all that. You're going to want to go to this. You're going to want to, what is that? Huh. Take your spark plug out, and you're going to turn it. On these engines, there's two top dead centers. One top dead center, these rockers are going to be tight. And the valves, you're not going to be able to move them. That's what is that? What is that? It's not combustion. I think it's intake or something. It's not firing. Okay? So it's in the process of pushing stuff out instead of letting stuff fire and pull it in. So right now I have top dead center. I'm almost positive these are tight. I'm going to double check, but I'm going to show you guys a quick little tip of how to check these out and make sure they're good to go. So grab you a spark plug socket. Power on. Grab the extension. Don't know where my short one is. I guess I'll use the 35-foot one, yeah? These are for if you get into those weird angles, you gotta just stay back and do it. Oh, crap. There we go. Alright. So, right now, they'll move, but they don't move very easily. You pull this out, especially if you just did all the work like I did. You don't want to pull this out anyways, because you're probably going to have oil on it. Nope. It's good to go. Sweet. Awesome. Cool. We got a DK7 RTC. We got a torch. 1803. That's an old plug. Well, not old, but old to me. Kind of a flashlight. Maybe I can use it to look in there. What do we got? Can't see. There's not. Oh. Give me this. If you're gonna stick anything in there, make sure it's not dirty. So right now, I'm that far in. So let's put this thing to top dead center. So the first one, if you take your plug out, what the hell? Oh, I did that. Never mind. If you take your plug out, put your finger over it. When you pull this, you're gonna feel it. Push your finger off. That'll give you an indication where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and come on. Fingers in there. Really? Jeez. Right there. Just push my finger off. Check it again. There we are. We're that far in. Let's check the valves. Make sure they're not tight. You guys think they're tight? I don't. Actually kind of feels a little bit weird, but it's right. So I want to check the valve lasher in these. I want to see what I have for reading on those valves. So let's see what we got. So this one right here is a .203 millimeter. Let's see, goes into there. It does not. That's kind of weird. That's the skinniest one I have. Alright, so let's look it up and see what the valve flash is for these. Predator valve adjustment. So we'll go through. Oh, that's something I didn't know. You got to change the engine oil every monthly or every 20 hours of use. Every 6 months or 100 hours of use. Yearly or every 300 hours or every 2 years, depending on how often you do it. Check and adjust idle speed. You don't really have to do that. You should never have to check the valves or anything unless you worked on the engine. The thing you really need to do on these engines, you got to keep the outside of this engine clean, so don't let debris, dust, stuff like that get on them. Keep all that cleaned off. Check your oil all the time. Make sure you got enough oil in it. Let's see here. That one. Check your air cleaner. Check the deposit cap. Oh. Yeah, check the bottom of your fuel bowl here. Make sure there's nothing in the bottom of that. Keep it cleaned out if there is. Clean and replace the air cleaner every 20 hours of use. Man, that seems... No. Clean and replace air cleaner. Okay, every 3 months or 50 hours of use. Every 6 months or 100 hours. Yearly or every 300 or every 2 years. Clean your fuel tank, strainer, and carburetor yearly or every 300 hours of use or every 2 years. And the last thing, which I just did this, is replace the fuel line. The only reason I changed mine is because mine was leaking and it was cracked. So I went ahead and changed it. That's the only reason I did mine. Let's see here. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Trying to get to the dang valve lash. Come on. Hurry up. Dang thing. Taking forever. Let's go. Stop freezing. I hate iPhones. Huh? I don't want that. Get out of there. It ain't gonna tell me? Oh, you kidding me? Wasting my time, thanks. Oh, man. I gotta go back through all this crap. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Making them in valve to piston clearance. Okay. Why is it not telling me what the one that I have? That's not cool. Alrighty, well, that's real nice. Well, for some reason I don't know what it is because it's not telling me. That's kind of dumb. The hell, man? Tells you the 212. What? That don't make no damn sense. Oh, here we go. About time. Okay, so I'm going to read this whole thing through as I do this for you guys. Sorry, this is a little bit dragged out. Alright, so let's see here. While turning the crankshaft the correct direction, watch the intake valves will close as the piston rises. Just before the piston reaches top dead center, you will see or feel the exhaust valve bump open. Roll the engine a few more degrees and now you are ready to check the valve clearance. You should do this with the engine cold. Push for odds is tightened. Oh, okay. So, once you feel that come out of there, you're going to roll it forward a little bit until these are loose. There we go. Not quite. Just a little bit more. Now it's doing the same shit. What's going on here? Okay, that one's tightened up. That one's tightened up. Let's go a little bit more. Okay, that one's... You're going to go until this thing is loose. I guess you're going to have to do one at a time. You're not supposed to do it like that, but I'm just checking the clearance and making sure everything's good. For some reason I can't get these in here though. What's going on? Is this too big? Seems kind of strange. Alrighty. So let's go with this one. Okay, get out of the way. This is weird. Who the hell's been messing with my gauges? They're all way out of whack. Alrighty then, that's real cool. Well, I'm going to have to pause this because for some reason I can't get those things to open. I'll be back. Okay, I did a little bit of looking some stuff up here. Give me 1 second. I got to get rid of this stupid battery saving mode. Keeps trying to shut my phone off. So, on these engines, you're going to have intake and exhaust. The intake is going to be the one on top. You're going to actually, if you look at the valve spring here, you're going to have, it looks like a tube coming in to the circle of the bottom of the spring down there. Whichever way that's facing. So this one up top is facing towards the intake or carburetor. The one on the bottom is facing towards the exhaust. That's the exhaust strip or the exhaust valve. This is the intake valve. The intake valve is 0.080 minimum for the intake. The exhaust is 0.100 inch minimum for the exhaust valve. So let's check the intake valve, make sure that's good to go. So we're gonna go, let's see here. So 0.80, huh? Where is it? 0.076. That's not it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to read. I want to make sure I do this right too. What's this one? That's not it either. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Where's the one I'm looking for? The hell? 102. Too far, that's way too big. 2 or 3. Alrighty. That's too big, too big, too big. What the hell, man? These things are old. Can't even read them really. Oh shit. 0.76. Huh. Do I not have it? Well, kind of looks like I don't have it, guys. I thought I did. I got the 7.6. I mean, that's a little bit smaller than what it should be, but I can check it with that just to make sure it's not grinding on that. I need to get some new valves. Oh, yep. Definitely going to get some new ones. These things are breaking. Okay, well, check that one real quick. That one's good. Get off. And then 100. Probably don't even have that one. Quit. 102. That one would actually work for that. Bend it over a little bit. Yep, we're good there. Alright, so those are good. kind of get the concept of how that works. These things are trash. I didn't buy new ones. These are new. I just don't have the smallest ones for it. So gotta buy some smaller ones. Alright, so now that we checked the valves, we're good here. Or you. If you check those and you're good, go ahead and close the engine up. You gotta put the valve on. Put the valve cover back on. I need to go to bed. I'm getting angry. Usually when I say it's bedtime. Alright, so throw the cover back on. Grab the old bolts. These don't tighten down too far. The only reason I'm going through this thing real good is because when I put it together, when I redid all the, did the frame and all that, and painted it, I didn't time anything, so I tried starting it like that. It did not start, thankfully, but I still wanted to go through it and just make sure everything was good. I already pulled the rods out and everything. I know those are fine. So we'll call her good. I hope it's good. I'm ready. So we get these things in. Do not over torque these. You will hate life if you do. Take it and pretty much go around. There we go. There we go. To this one. Okay. Once you get them all snug down like that, let's do top. Once you get it tight, let's do a quarter turn. Alright, this corner over here on the other side, quarter turn, okay, let's do this one, quarter turn, okay, this one, quarter turn, okay, we're good there. Like I said, don't over tighten those, it will cause a leak. Wipe all this stuff down. What is this? Oh no. I got a big old scratch on there already. Oh, right there too. Looks like I'm going to have to throw some touch up on there. That's alright. I can do that anytime I need to. I don't have to do it right now. Okay, so that's done. Ouch. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that plug back in it. I'm going to look at it, make sure it's good. Check the gap. Yep, it's fine. As old Derek from Vice Grip Garage would say, all that rust and stuff on the plug, we're going to pretend we didn't see that. Just throw it back in. It didn't look too bad, actually, on the end that's actually in the engine. Looks pretty clean. Looks like it's burning correctly. So, we're good there. Just go ahead and plug in, tighten her down. This one, you're going to turn it to where it stops and then give it a quarter turn. Or just use your best judgment. Don't over torque it. So if you go, here, let's do this. So if you go to here, it stops. So you're here. You're going to take that on a spark plug. That's it. Not very much. Just snug it up. So we got all that on. That's on. That's on. This is on. This is tightened down. That's tightened down. This part's good. This part's good. All right. So let's turn her this way. We don't fall off. Okay, so we'll stick it there. So I gotta put the lines back on for the carburetor and all that. So let's go ahead and do that. Put these down. These have nothing to do with the carburetor. As you guys saw, I just put them there to have a spacer because I wanted to check everything. Kind of. I'm going to pull the bottom of that carb off real quick. Just want to check the bowl. I haven't done it in a while anyway, so might as well. Okay, that's probably good. I need a 10mm wrench. Let's put it away already. Yep, I did. Okay. So to take these off, you go to side one here. That's a drain. You don't have to take that off. Take this bottom thing off right here. This is the bottom bolt that holds everything on. Matter of fact, grab your rag, shop towel, anything you got like that. Stick it under here. It's going to spill gas. And let's go ahead and undo the bolt. Go. It doesn't seem to be leaking anything. Come on. There we go. It's coming out. Okay. Put that off to the side. Try not to ruin the seal on that. And I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out. Yeah, it's got a little bit of junk. It's a good thing I pulled it off to check it out. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off real quick and then we'll throw it back on. Man, this freaking gas nowadays is just garbage. Wow. Alright. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm just going to spray it with some parts cleaner and then hit it with a wire brush. Just kind of scrape it down up in here a little bit and then throw it back on. So I'll get back to you guys when that's all put back together and then we'll start putting everything else on. Alrighty. See you in a minute. Okay, so that's all back together now. You can take your bracket. Actually, double check this, make sure that's tight before you go any farther than what you are now. Just double check this thing. Good. Okay, and then I got that there. Take your return spring, put it back on in the hole down here. There we go. So we'll stick this back on. Go. actually, now I'm thinking about it.
It's right at midnight now, so we're gonna go in. This is not how we thought this evening was gonna go. I think we pretty much all.
I'll wait on that for a minute.
Yeah, we all kind of thought it was
Kind of strange.
we're gonna get some sleep, get up as early as we can.
Are your nuts back?
Get back at
No,
it, and
not those ones yet.
tomorrow. I would really love
Sorry, I'm
to be able
tired.
to get out of the shop. Even though I don't expect to be done with it tomorrow.
Take your
but
bolt,
I'd like to get out of the shop and try to drive it.
put it in here where it goes.
Basics right now that we can do to get it where we can
Come on.
drive down the road. 'Cause if
Get
we
back
drive
in
down the
there.
road, if
There.
it's a crazy leak we can't fix or the transmission, something's up, we need to know it now. There's a whole lot of other things that need to be done. There's no need to do if they're not. So,
Tighten it down. Okay. So got that. So you're gonna take this. Make sure you get all this stuff hooked back up. So you're gonna have your primer line. And you put that back onto the carburetor. And then you got your vent. It needs to go on there too. See if I can get this thing on here because my hand. This may suck a little bit.
That's an important step too. It'd be nice if the doghouse on it were to be quiet, you know? We got a lot to do. Let's get to it.
Did I get it on there? Yeah, I got it. And the vents. Not on. There we go. Vents on. Okay, so find the holes.
Gas pedal out of the Durango, so we'll have a gas pedal. I'm hoping to use the cable, pedal assembly, and all. What's Squeezy doing, Ralphie? Exactly, no one knows. Ralphie got our gas pedal out, so I'm going to
There we
take
go.
the factory rod off there. Wawa is drilling new holes because we didn't have all our holes drilled for our seats.
That
'Cause we
should
got
be
some
good
stuff
there.
before. Ralphie is pulling
Now,
the headlights
you put your
out.
nuts on.
We got some new
This
LED
one.
headlights. These are Holly Retro Brights for safety purposes, right? They did really good on the F100.
Alrighty.
We got this new adjuster kit because all of our adjusters are broke. I found it on eBay. It's like $15 for the new adjusters. So it comes with all your stuff like this. I think it was for like a Dodge Charger or something.
And snug these up real quick.
Spring, new adjuster and everything. And these guys here, they plug right in to your factory plug. So it's just simple, easy to install. A kid can do it. And then it gives you modern LED headlights. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good, isn't it?
And tighten them down.
So you adjust this for your height, and you adjust the other one over there for your wall line.
Okay.
I think we're a little cross-eyed.
So now, figure out.
Pretty good, huh? We're trying to break in our generator again today. We got out here charging our D-wall batteries for us. So far, so good with this thing. And if you're wondering about our water leak, so are we. Because this morning, it's dripping just a little bit, and we still can't figure out where it's coming from. I didn't want to start it up this morning, fill the whole shop up with fumes, and get the engine hot where she's working. So I'm going to try to get it movable, and then we'll check the water leak. Ralphie and Mom got both our headlights in there and somewhat aimed. And now we're going to get a lot done because Tato is here to help. He's a good kitty today, right? And not going to bite no more. Windows ready to go in? I'm working on it. Looking good. We got the old tall pedal out. I'm trying to work the new one in there. And
Stupid thing.
I found the cover
The hell.
for the fuse box. Look for that thing.
Damn.
For like 2 weeks and never found it and just found it. So now we know what our fuses and stuff are aside from my tape job. We're getting there.
Well, you can get it in there or not.
Oh,
jeez.
check us out on other platforms at Sleeper Dude 88. So we got our stuff from RecPro. This is our generator mount and brackets here. This is a 22-inch griddle that we're going to use outside of the motorhome probably. And then we also got some undercoating and some Blue Max stuff for the tanks.
All right, there's that.
To do that from the fans. And then Mom even
So now you got that on there.
holder here for her Rockstar.
Take your filter, put it back on. And you cover, put it back on. Alright, so there's that. Where's my bolt at for that? Really?
frames that are in here. We actually bought these for
Oh, man.
luckily we have them sitting here. We'll have enough for one,
That's what I mean, folks.
3, 4 people back here.
Very easily to lose stuff.
This is the last window right here. That feels good.
How the hell did I lose the bolt and nut for that? Put some oil in it. So next thing you're gonna do is put the oil in it again.
So it took some work, but me and Mystery Man finally got one of these Magnum shocks on here. I mentioned in the last video I bought expensive ones because these are made for a motorhome. These are like $80 or $90 a piece.
Can you stay there?
The other motorhome we had last year was swaying really bad, so I really wanted to do this, especially so Tosh could drive. I went ahead and permanently mounted the fuse box here. Left it a little loose so we can get the lid off there. You can't really see down there, but I zip tied all the wires together to keep them off the steering shaft. Also installed a little overflow because I've had cars that overheated and didn't have overflow, so I went ahead and did that. Drill a bit in this thing. It's
Go
just
ahead and put some oil in it. This thing only takes a half quart. So if you're using a big jug like I am, be very careful.
I have this thing sitting here building pressure. Got my hood latch installed. Got most of the hoses and wires tied up in the frame, so we're getting there. Right?
Lindor, made to melt you.
There we go.
Master chocolate.
Should be good.
I got her
I'll double check those to make sure. Usually 2 of those funnels full.
These shots were completely shot. The other ones you couldn't even hardly push in, the new ones. And see, they should come right back out, and they're not. So that's non-existent. That would have definitely been a problem out on the road. Ralph and Tyler are working on draining the oil.
Okay, let's check the level.
We're going to switch it over someday. So she'll have the best
I think
chance
we're fine.
of problem.
Hopefully.
Rocky, you have been absolutely no help. We are working ourselves to death over here while you and Granny hang out in the field. I don't even have any animal crackers. I know.
We're good.
I don't have any. Y'all are
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so there's that. Next thing I want to do, very careful here. I don't want to spill the oil that I just put in, which it probably will, knowing my luck, but you know how that goes. Yep. So you're going to take your adapter, put that on. You got a notch on it. There's a groove on the shaft. Line that notch up with the groove. It should slide right in. It may fall down. You might have to hold it there. Mine's leaning a little bit, so it don't matter. Come on now. Good enough. Go for that. Put this on, make sure it's good.
I guess I shouldn't say anything about having enough because we don't have enough. This thing's 8 feet long.
What you do is it'll tighten down.
4 feet shy, so I guess you gotta use
One long bolt. Okay, so there's that. You need to tighten that up. With the breaker bar. I think I got it right here. Snug it up. And then I'm going to grab my torque wrench and make sure it's good. That's tight. Okay. Feels kind of loose still, but it says tight. Grab the torque wrench. I'm going to set this one to 45. I think that's what I said. 45 or 55? I think I did 45. Foot-pounds. 30, 40, 5. I'm going to torque this down to 45 foot-pounds. Why are you not tightening up?
How long has it been since it was before we tore the sides and ripped
Uh-oh.
It's
I don't like that.
I think it hasn't been out on the road in a year. Yeah. Well, let's see if the transmission works and if this thing will
Make sure this thing's actually
If we have a
tightening
big
up.
problem, we ain't got time to fix it.
Do I have anything to tighten it up on?
It'll be interesting to see how much
Doesn't look like it.
with the muffler and the doghouse and everything. Hopefully she still runs.
Well, hopefully it's good, because I can't get it to torque down for some reason. It won't torque on here.
By 50%, try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99%
Wow.
of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products.
There it goes.
Like Dawn Power Wash.
Just had to keep going. I'm not used to using my left hand on doing stuff like that, so. Sorry. Okay, so we got that on, we got the oil in, blades tightened down and torqued. All that stuff's good. This is good. Put it off, take it off the block. I'll leave her there for now. Throw some fuel in it. And tomorrow we get out to fire it up. This fuel isn't the best, but it does run along. Oh, I'm ready to get some more gas tomorrow. This stuff stinks. So I'll use whatever's left in here, fill this up, and I'll get some more gas to top it off tomorrow. It's got like a mix in it, I think. Okay.
So we still got a lot to do. The fuel pump's just hanging there. We don't have no
That's in there.
level sensor or nothing. We actually don't even have the
have it. That's how you retime and set timing on a Predator 173cc downshaft engine. Tomorrow we will fire it up and make sure she works. Pretty sure she will. I took my time on that. I checked everything. I checked the valves. You guys saw that. Kind of sucks that I didn't have the right lash or the feeler gauge for it, but should be good. Don't forget to check to make sure you put your spark plug and boot back on. Yeah, we're good there. Move all this stuff out of my way. The only thing that sucks is I can't find that bolt. But it is what it is. I'll probably find it later. Yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning. And we'll fire her up. And if it fires up, get some mowing done, huh? Alright. See you guys in the morning. Alright. Let's fire this thing up. We're not doing no mowing, though. It's kind of pouring down rain right now. Awesome. Imagine that. Just my luck. Well, at least I know that if it runs, I can mow when it stops raining. Let's get her fired up. Hopefully it fires up. Oh, yep. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Put the pins back on. Okay, that's in. Okay. Let's fire it up. Running. Fixed her up. I'm gonna let her run for a little bit. It's a little smoky. I had oil dump through everything, so. But there you have it. Redid the timing on it. Runs perfectly fine. Fired right up. Check the valves. Everything looked good. Smoking pretty good. Stinks. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Once you hit the notification bell, hit all notifications. You won't miss any of my videos. Any ideas, any other kind of videos you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. I love hearing that sound. And think I was going to get it fixed. Just kidding. Well, catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.